Hi, you're highly welcome. This is your senior prophet Opatafour, and this is Opatafour TV. Kindly subscribe to the channel if this is your first time watching me from around the global world. I deem it great and expedient to come your way with this message regarding the ongoing electoral processes in Nigeria. I feel like coming out to say something to motivate the youth in Nigeria and as to calm them down. But there are certain issues that needs to be addressed regarding how the election was held. You see, this INEC, who is in charge of any electoral processes or any elections that take place in Nigeria, you people promise Nigerians fair, transparent election. But what is happening right now? What is happening right now? Are you people trying to tell us that elections held in some part of African continent, it's a complete nonsense? It's of no relevancy. Why? Because during election day, people will leave whatever that you're doing, go out there, queue up. Some of the people, they get up early at dawn, only for these people to go and exercise their right. Just to go and vote. Vote the people that they think they will be of help to the nation. And only for these people to cast their vote. And you people will rubbish their votes. These people will be disenfranchised. Why? It's simply because some of the African leaders have become demons, very wicked people. Why would INEC in Nigeria entrust a country of over 200 million population, their future, into the hands of a man who cannot stand on his feet and deliver 20-minute speech to the people during his campaign time? We saw exactly how this Tinubu was behaving. We saw it ourselves. We nations, we neighboring nations, we saw that this man could not even stand on his feet and deliver 20 minutes of speech. And only for us to go and sleep, wake up in the morning, and this man has emerged as a president, an elected president. Why? Why should you rig elections in favor of a man who can't even answer questions the way it's supposed to be? A man that when you put questions to, he answers this in a different way. Why? You can't even decipher what is actually wrong. Elections are supposed to be held in accordance to the rules of what? The game. And that's exactly not what we are experiencing. Look at how Nigeria, look at how you people are suffering. Nigerians, especially, let me put it in this way, Africans as a whole, especially in the West African continent, we travel to the overseas in seeking for greener pastures, and only for us to go there in the Western land, and we are being maltreated. Is it how our African leaders want to see the youth suffering? Is it how African leaders, they want to see we the youth suffering? God has been so grateful to us. He has graced us with everything. When you go to Nigeria, currently, the nation is in short of what? Fuel. But yet, these people have a fuel station over there. These people have everything. Every necessary logistics, everything, every natural resources. That means for the betterment of the nations, Nigerians have it at their possession. Yet the country, Nigeria, is suffering. People are dying on a daily basis because of the carelessness of African leaders. Because of the unconcern and the wickedness of some of these African leaders. Their people are dying. They don't care. They will kill the youth to get power. Why? Why has this INEC? Why? Look at the disruptions you people have caused. People are dying, and you, the boss, the head of INEC, you are sitting comfortably in your houses because you know very well that none of your child lives in the country, in the Nigerian zone. All of these people are in the Western world. Your grandsons and daughters, your children, your sons and daughters are living in the Western world. And you are fueling their daily, day-to-day activities with Nigerians' money. The ordinary citizens that you people don't have respect for, they are the people who pay taxes. Why? Why? During election times, you see people on election ground where they go there just to dangle what? Carrot for an instant relief. They go there, pay something, give the ordinary people, they give them something just for them to cast their vote in their favor. Why? Why? You people keep on promising Nigerians, the African youth, a free, fair, and transparent election. Why? Why you people keep on giving the youth of Africa a false hope? Why? Why? How can you elect somebody who cannot even stand? You have manipulated elections in favor of a man who cannot stand on his feet and deliver 20 minutes of speech. Why? Under the regime of this government, people of Nigeria have suffered. They have suffered. They have suffered untimely death. They have suffered hunger under the governance of this current ruling government. Kidnapping, killing anyhow under the government of Buhari, and only for elections to be due for these people to exercise their rights, and you people have finally disenfranchised their right. Why? Why? I don't know why. God has given us everything. You know, people of Nigeria, they travel through Libya just to get to the European continent. That is Italy, Germany, or whatever. And look at exactly what they go through in the process of their traveling. Look at exactly what they go through. They travel through Libya to Italy, to some of these European countries, just to go and seek for greener pastures. And look at exactly what they go through just to get to their destinations. And you think that if things were going on right, they would have risked their life traveling through these countries to the other country in seeking of a greener pastures? They wouldn't have never done that. But the reason why people are risking their life, walking on a desert, traveling through seas, because they want a better future for their life. They want a better future for their family. They want a better future for the community. They want to impact life. They want to touch lives. And you people of Africans, especially the leaders, some of the leaders, not all of the leaders, are so wicked. They are demonically empowered. They are greedy. They are holding on to positions and making gain for themselves. They create, they loot, and they share. That is what the African leaders, majority, are fan of. Some of these political leaders, that is what exactly they are fan of. They create, they loot, they share among themselves. They share among themselves. They create, they loot, and they share among themselves. With the issues of this bastardization and destruction of our economy through political brigandage. And this is what the African continent are experiencing. And it's actually impeding progress. People are dying on a daily basis because of the carelessness of our leaders. We have everything. God has blessed us with everything. We have all the natural resources to facilitate any development that we wish for, to facilitate anything that we wish for. Why? This is exactly what is going on in the continent of Africa. How can you rake, Jagaban? Even the citizens of Nigeria have disowned you. They don't want you. Why are you forcing yourself to lead them? Why? For a king to become successful in his rulings, he needs the help of the citizens. So once you, Jagaban, people have disowned you and they don't want you, with the exception of those greedy people around you that you feed, those that you fuel their V8, people who you have dangled carrot for an instant relief, they are the people supporting you. But the masses, the youth of the Nigerian as a country, they have disowned you. They know that you are not competent enough. They respect you as their father. Some of them respect you as their grandfather, but not to leave them as a president in a nation. A country with a giant's economy. A very big democracy. Why? Why should you people play solo? You go down solo to the extent where you people rig elections for somebody to lead. Somebody who is not competent enough. Somebody who can't do anything to help. He doesn't even have that capacity, that strength. We respect Tinubu, but he doesn't have that strength, that capacity. This man doesn't have it. We need a man who is more energetic, vibrant, and intelligent. A smart person as such. I'm not saying Tinubu is not smart, he's not intelligent, but the man needs to rest. And if he has any knowledge, he should impact it to the youth and allow them come rule and give a positive change to the nation. That's what we are expecting Tinubu to do. But not to be paying bribes, giving money to electoral bodies. To be paying money to electoral bodies just for these people to manipulate elections in his favor. Look at yourself. You are even weak. You are a man of age. God has blessed you. Is it money? Is it fame? Whatever. God has blessed you with it. Why should you still manipulate elections? Why should you impose yourself on people? People says no. They don't want you as their president. And you want to use all means, dubious means, through killing, distraction. How many people have lost their life during this electoral process? How many people? So let's assume tomorrow when you kill us all, whom are you going to rule? Whom? When you have all these Nigerian youth assassinated, killed, whom exactly are you going to rule? Jagaban. Mr. Tinubu, who are you going to rule? Have you sat down and given out a second thought about your actions? INEC, the leader of INEC, have you sat down and given a second thought about your actions? Why are you beating at the war drum whilst the Nigerian youth are not prepared? You people have come far and you can't risk your life because of these ordinary elections. Why do you want to suddenly destroy everything that you have labored for, the sacrifices that people have made for the country over years and centuries, over decades? People have sacrificed their life, their knowledge, their resource, their strength, and everything in betterment of Nigeria as a country. And you people want to destroy, bring everything to an end through these mere elections that was held. Election. It's not about fight. It's not about quarrels. It's about telling to the world that I think this man is the man that I wish to come and lead the country. But you don't manipulate people to vote in your favor. Because we know very well that in the continent of Africa, majority of the masses are poor and much more vulnerable. They can't speak for themselves. They are limited. And because the office of INEC was designated by the current president. So definitely INEC will go in favor of his people. So we already know that electoral bodies in the continent of Africa, they are entangled with perennial limitations. They play the game as how it's supposed to be. They play the game in favor of the people who got them into office. You promise Nigerians free, fair, and transparent election. That is why our mothers, our fathers, our great-grandparents, some of these people left whatever that they were doing, went out there, stood under this scorchy sun just to exercise their vote. And you people have finally managed to disenfranchise their votes. Why? I pray the Spirit of the Lord touches the hearts of Nigerian youth so that they'll go in peace. They will lay down in peace. I pray that God should touch the land of Nigeria. I pray God should touch the heart of Nigerian youth. I pray that the peace of the Lord should overtake the land of Nigeria. If not, what we hear will not be of a good or better news. What we will hear in the next 48 to 78 hours will not be of taste to the ears. God bless you. We are raising African champions. We need to sit up as a nation. We need to sit up as an Africans and fight for ourselves. Why are African leaders killing ourselves? They are killing the youth because of their greediness, because they want to come to power, because of political powers. Because of political powers. Look at how Africans, especially the West African continent, look at how we people are suffering in Europe. Look at how our people are suffering from all over the world. They have been running helter-skelter because they want to seek for a greener pasture in somebody's country. Whilst in his own back home, they have everything that takes to make life comfortable for them. But our leaders, because of the greediness and selfish interest, they are destroying everything. Africans, because of our leaders, we have become forever indebted to the Western land. And we continue serving them because our leaders, some of them have become demons. Demons in human form. Demons, very wicked. They kill for power. They don't care. They don't care. If you are watching me as a pastor, please spend 1 minute and pray for our beloved country, Nigeria. Because I know very well that with God, everything is possible. Let for the enemy alone. The devil wish these people will go into battle. They will go into war. They will fight the nation and collapse their economy. Look at the high rate of an economic meltdown in Nigeria. People can't even afford for themselves 3 times daily meal under the governance of Buhari. People are dying. How many Christians were dead, were assassinated by Boko Haram? Some of them were burnt to life. They were burnt to ashes, life just like that. And this man has sat on the throne unconcerned. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about the fair world, the fair being of Nigerians. INEC, God will one day hold you people accountable for what you people have done in this day. God bless you and bless Nigeria as a country.
Opatafour TV, your channel of truth.